So I've gotten as far as the character creation screen and the kind of like hub city where we, hang out, and so far my game has crashed 4 times. But you know what? We're going to give it the benefit of the doubt.
Anthem, did it lose me or hook me? Stay tuned for my final thoughts. Let's play.
So, adjusting the brightness in itself is like a mini game. What the fuck? I don't have time for this shit. That'll do. So I've been on this loading screen for about, I don't know, let me check my watch. About 6 months. 4 minutes later. I've got a bad feeling about this. I got this for €2 on the PlayStation Store. I've heard nothing but terrible things about it. But we'll give it the benefit of the doubt. Finally, Jesus.
To survive, our
So,
ancestors invented
like, they're running around the place in mech suits, so I assume this game is set like hundreds of years in the future. So why are they still doing shit in hieroglyphics? Still, it looks cool, I guess. Here we go. Into my smelly looking javelin. Okay. Okay. Alright, this looks okay. This doesn't look bad. Well, the controls feel nice. I mean... Okay, I like the L3 to sprint. Good old-fashioned L3. Yeah! Get some! Man, Helldivers 2 with your heart out. What the hell? Oh, what's your shooting, Tex? God, the loading times are horrendous. So I must have been waiting maybe a minute and a half with a black screen there before it finally loaded into this. I have to wait now for another 5 minutes. When I get used to the flying. I mean, that's kind of cool. I mean, the combat isn't terrible, it's quite good actually, but my fear is it just gonna get super boring? Hello, little fella. How you doing there, buddy?
Owen, what's going on? Why are all the birds leaving? I'm working on it.
Birds? How do their human feet fit inside that suit? Yet another Anthem loading screen. I have time to go and do my weekly shopping and then come back, I'd imagine. There's probably zero point in me having to do this because my character's going to be stuffed inside a smelly mech suit this whole entire game. And I'm not picking this guy because he looks too much like Zac Efron. Which guy looks the most like me? Why are they all like super good looking people? Where's the like ugly section? Like they're all these guys are from Love Island, you know what I mean? The cutscenes are gorgeous.
Frontier.
Can't deny that. Let's take a look at her. What the fuck just happened? I keep getting a connection problem. It says error retrieving Anthem live service data, error code 0xFLE5807, some bullshit. EAEBE 7849-200000000-S. That is the error that keeps showing up, but yeah, we'll give it another try. You know, at this rate, this is looking like about a 60-hour game. So I've given Anthem a break for a couple of days, you know, just to see if it was my internet or not, and yeah. Still getting connectivity problems. Crash number 3 today. Crash number 6. Crash number 8. Ow! Number 9. Crash number 9. You know, it's a real shame because it actually didn't seem like a bad game. I mean, okay, it felt a little bit generic with the shooting and all that, but I'd only played, you know, the basic tutorial. You're going around killing a few things. I don't know what it would be like once you start leveling stuff up and, you know, you got your team beside you. It could be a great game. 53 bottles of beer on the wall, 53 bottles of beer. If one of those bottles should happen to fall, 52 bottles of beer on the wall, 52 bottles of beer on the wall, 52 bottles of beer. if one of those bottles should happen to fall. 51 bottles of beer on the wall. 51 bottles of beer on the wall. 51 bottles of beer. One of those bottles should happen to fall. 50 bottles of beer on the wall. 50 bottles of beer on the wall. 50 bottles of beer. If one of those bottles should happen to fall. 49 bottles of beer on the wall. 49 bottles of beer on the wall. 49 bottles of beer. If one of those bottles should happen to fall. 48 bottles of beer on the wall. 48 bottles of beer on the wall. 48 bottles of beer. If one of those bottles should happen to fall. 47 bottles of beer on the wall. 47 bottles of beer on the wall. 47 bottles of beer. If one of those bottles should happen to fall. 46 bottles of beer on the wall. 46 bottles of beer on the wall. 46 bottles of beer. If one of those bottles should happen to fall. 45 bottles of beer on the wall. 45 bottles of beer on the wall. 45 bottles of beer. If one of those bottles should happen to fall. 44 bottles of beer on the wall. 44 bottles of beer on the wall. Holy shit! We got in! And it crashed again. Fuck this. I'm out. BioWare, EA, take that €2 I gave you and shove it right up your fucking willy hole. I'm out. Anthem. What can I say about Anthem? I can say sweet diddly fuck about Anthem because I played shag all of the game. I mean, stay away from it, lads. All I can do is tell you to stay away from it. It doesn't work. Didn't work for me. Based on my experience, this is my recommendation. You'd be as well off taking that money, that 50 cents, that dollar, that euro, whatever it is, and cramming it right up your own arse because it'll do just as much good up there. Stay away from this game, lads. I mean, which is a shame. It had potential, and based on that small little sliver of potential, I'll give it a 1 out of 10. We spent an hour playing this game over 2 days, and I'd say we completed probably 1% of the main campaign. And that's what we're all about here at Loser Hook, lads. We give ourselves 7 days to complete a main video game campaign because up to 80% of average gamers don't finish their main campaigns. Lads, I beg you, tell me what you thought of this game in the comments. If you picked it up recently, what kind of experience did you have with it? I'd love to know. And lads, if you'd like to see more videos like this, let me know in the comments. And of course, tell your friends about me.